In the midst of a complex web of feelings and emotions within the royal family, a recent decision has sent shockwaves through the royal establishment, notably within the corridors of Buckingham Palace. It is reported that tensions between Camilla and King Charles are on the rise. This situation arises from King Charles's bold decision to bestow a new royal title upon Lady Louise, which has left Camilla disappointed with the decisions of King Charles and Prince William. The British royal family constantly faces scrutiny and intrigue, especially when it comes to shifts in power, prestige, and influence. Theories about King Charles's desire to elevate Lady Louise Windsor's status within the monarchy have captured public attention. The latest rumors about Lady Louise Windsor and changes in family dynamics have sparked these tensions. The story of Lady Louise Windsor, daughter of Prince Edward and Sophie, Countess of Wessex, has spent much of her life in the public eye, although she has maintained a lower profile compared to her more prominent relatives such as Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. However, recent events suggest that this may be changing. For years, there has been speculation that Lady Louise has been elevated to a more important position within the royal family. According to sources close to the situation, this choice comes at a time when the monarchy is attempting to balance modernity and tradition with the ascension of a new royal. In 2024, it seems that these speculations are beginning to materialize, as it has been asserted that King Charles has decided to promote Lady Louise to a crucial role within Prince William's grand plan for a new and modernized royal family. Several factors contribute to the significance of this choice. Firstly, this decision is significant because it includes Lady Louise as the first young royal in the new organization. It is expected that the new structure will focus on a smaller number of active royals who will be responsible for official duties. This change is part of King Charles' broader plan for the monarchy, which aims to simplify the royal family and make it more relevant to the contemporary world. It has become evident that Lady Louise is the most suitable candidate for this new position due to her serene attitude, relatable personality, and dedication to serving people. Her character reflects the ancient ideals of the monarchy while also being able to connect with new generations. Lady Louise has long been considered a balanced and dignified figure. After completing a year of training in 2024, she decided to take on a more active role in the royal family, demonstrating her commitment to both her nation and the imperial family. Lady Louise's decision to serve, rather than seek a more private life, aligns with King Charles' goal of building a royal family that is both contemporary and relevant, maintaining the dignity and tradition that has characterized the British monarchy for centuries. Her choice to serve coincides with King Charles' vision. As King Charles' decision to elevate Lady Louise's status becomes public, it has reportedly caused issues within the royal family, particularly between the monarch and his wife, Queen Camilla. This is especially true between Elizabeth and Charles. Sources close to the palace have said that Queen Camilla was surprised by this decision and felt betrayed. King Charles' focus on Lady Louise's role, rather than his own family, has been seen as a setback for Camilla's attempts to build a more prominent role within the royalty for her children and grandchildren. This move has hindered her efforts. Camilla's efforts due to the growing popularity of Lady Louise. It has been speculated that Queen Camilla has made efforts to advocate for greater recognition of her own family. According to various publications, Camilla has been making efforts to acquire royal titles for her children and grandchildren in the hope of elevating their prominence and ensuring their involvement in royal responsibilities. However, it has been said that King Charles has not been understanding of these plays, which has further contributed to the existing division between them. The relationship between Camilla and Charles has always been complicated, with a variety of underlying tensions, power dynamics, and loyalty being defining characteristics of their association. There are stories that assure that Camilla is now anxious about her own position within the monarchy, as young royals like Lady Louise continue to gain prominence. This is despite the fact that Camilla has played a significant role in supporting Charles during his reign. One of the factors that has contributed to the deepening of the distance between the Queen Consort and King Charles is the increasing attention paid to Lady Louise. Camilla is also becoming increasingly frustrated with the relative obscurity of her own family. What role does Lady Louise play in Prince William's plan? The incorporation of Lady Louise into Prince William's plan for the future is a significant component of King Charles's decision to increase her position within the royal family. In the context of his role as heir to the throne, Prince William is actively working towards establishing a more compact and streamlined royal family, capable of addressing the challenges presented by contemporary Britain. The move is considered a reaction to the changing expectations of the public towards the monarchy. Many people question the relevance of a large and expensive royal family in today's society and contemporary society, and this change addresses those concerns. Due to the modesty with which she conducts herself in public life, Lady Louise has become a significant figure in this renewed system. Lady Louise is old enough to assume substantial royal obligations, unlike her cousins, who are still children, indicating that she is prepared to contribute to the future of the monarchy. Her decision to take on a more active role is a clear indicator of her willingness. Additionally, due to her elegant simplicity and her ability to interact with common people without actively seeking the spotlight, she is an excellent candidate for this new conception of the monarchy. It is important to note that the potential rise of Lady Louise occurs at a time when other senior members of the royalty, such as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, are no longer actively participating in royal activities. We must also consider that it is quite unlikely that her uncle, Prince Andrew, will return to the fold due to the scandals in which he has been involved. The growing prominence of Lady Louise and the possibility of her having a stronger role within the royal family could be seen as a deliberate effort by King Charles to strengthen the public image of the monarchy and ensure its continued success in the future. Speculation continues about Lady Louise's title in discussions about her role. One of the most controversial aspects of the discussion is whether she will be granted a royal title. Despite being the daughter of a royal, Louise has never received the title of princess. Her parents, Prince Edward and Sophie, made this decision to give her a more private and grounded upbringing. However, as she takes on an increasing number of royal duties, this situation could change. There is a growing amount of conjecture about whether King Charles will grant Lady Louise the title of princess. The decision to bestow a title upon her has sparked considerable debate, the amount of criticism, given that she is a senior member of the royal family. Some believe she should be honored with the title of princess, which would place her on the same level as her relatives, such as Princess Charlotte, who holds similar positions within the royal family. The formalization of her role within the royal system would also ensure she receives appropriate recognition for the increasing responsibilities she undertakes. However, others argue that granting Lady Louise the title of princess could negatively affect her appeal, despite being a member of the royal family. Louise has managed to maintain a low profile, which is a significant part of her charm. She has become a popular figure for many, as she has chosen to avoid the ostentations of the monarchy and focus on her duties. These people appreciate her humble and modest approach. Some fear that giving Louise a formal title could lead to comparisons with other royals who seek the limelight, which could undermine the distinctive charm she possesses. This situation is a mix of Camilla's irritation and the power dynamics within the palace. It is not just the elevation of Lady Louise's role that bothers Queen Camilla with King Charles's decision. Other factors, such as the power dynamics within the royal family, are also considered. There are reports indicating that Camilla feels increasingly marginalized as the status of her own family within the royal household continues to diminish. Apparently, Camilla fears that her efforts to establish a more prominent role for her children and grandchildren could be compromised. The growing notoriety of Lady Louise and the emerging influence of Prince William's plans are overshadowing Camilla, despite her being the queen consort. The possibility of Lady Louise assuming a more prominent role within the royal family is seen by Camilla as a potential threat to her own status. In her role as queen consort, Camilla has made a tremendous effort to establish a position for herself within the monarchy. However, the rise of young royals such as Lady Louise could pose a threat to her position. Regarding the growing power of Prince William and the future position of Lady Louise, some observers have claimed that Camilla's unhappiness stems from her perceived inability to control the course of the royal family. This is particularly evident in the leadership style of the royal family. The struggle between Camilla and Charles is representative of a broader conflict taking place within the royal family. This conflict is characterized by differing visions for the future of the monarchy. On one hand, there is a strong desire to maintain the old institutions that have been the defining characteristics of the monarchy for generations. On the other hand, modernization is gaining momentum, primarily aimed at reducing the size of the royal family and adapting it to modern society. These conflicts have been further intensified due to the rapidly growing reputation of Lady Louise and the possibility that she will be elevated within the royal hierarchy. Despite the royal family struggling to deal with these internal tensions, the future of Lady Louise Windsor remains unknown at this moment. The fact that she is gaining visibility and has the ability to play a role within the monarchy positions her as a significant actor in the future of the family. The growing prominence of Louise reflects the changing face of the British monarchy, which is more focused on the future. Lady Louise Windsor embodies a generation of royals who can represent the institution in a way that connects with contemporary audiences. Regardless of whether she receives a royal title or not, this remains significant.